Working on the CoCo 2 for Tandy assembly. Did one more thing. It's already done. We're going to convert it to use DC power, 5 volt DC input. So I'm going to show how that's done. There's kind of a little bit on the video, but there's a GitHub site that goes through this quite in depth with pictures on how to do this mod. This is a couple years old. I did this because my own CoCo 2 had the problem where this transformer was hot when it ran. And in fact, these transformers in the CoCo 2, they're not disconnected from the AC when the power switches off. So they stay kind of warm anyway. So this mod will kind of run the whole computer nice and cool, and it works extremely well. So the way it works is there's like a jack on the computer, and you have this little cord, and you plug into the jack, 5 volt supply. Then you just have a normal USB-A connector. So that goes into any charger or power strip outlet that you have, and then the computer works normally. I'm going to explain a little bit what's going on. The motherboard mostly runs on 5 volts. The things that need the other power, which we're going to get with a little buck boost transformer, is the serial line mostly. So I'll get this going. This thing's pretty much done, and we'll maybe have one more video that shows kind of the packing up and the setup for this thing before we head out to Springfield. Okay, here's my site on GitHub. It's I'll link this down in the video notes. We've done the tryout cable. We were testing with that earlier videos to check out the CoCo 2. It talks about some incompatibilities, what CoCo motherboards this works on. I've kind of tested it on 2, both US and Korean made. And it shows sort of step by step how you would go through with these diagrams of like that's the whole thing done, and taking out, then step by step taking out the transformer, removing the big power transistor, and then get everything hooked up, getting the switch to work again, and all of that. Okay, so for the CoCo we're working on, here's a picture of the motherboard. It is compatible. Right, so I've wired this up. I've removed the big power transistor, and I've got this sort of set up using these tryout cable, just connecting to the places where that will go to the USB plug. And then I'm going to try this out. The switches should be still working as usual, and we should get things on. So this is good. We'll need to test the serial connection, but we'll go a little farther before we do that. Okay, so here's the mod in the case. You can see I've got a lot of glue at the lower left holding that plug to reinforce it. This helps it be really solid and not break the plastic. You can see a little bit of the wiring that's going on to the switch and to the motherboard. It's pretty simple. So we'll now give it a try. It's all wired up. You can see little boards in there. Nice. Otherwise, we haven't changed too much, and we'll just turn it on. And I have the diagnostic cartridge in, I'm pretty sure. Yep, so we'll run some diagnostics and hear the sound. And we'll run the video test. Let's give that a go. See some smiley faces. All right, very good. Okay, I need to test the serial connection. I've got the CoCo connected to my Windows PC. Now this is a little confusing. When I first start typing here, I'm actually typing on the Windows PC, and it's showing up on the CoCo, which is what we'd expect, but it's a little bit weird. You might think the serial program should work the other way, but it's actually working. I'm typing on the PC, so things are going through the serial port. Nothing showing up on the PC right now. A little bit of bad camera work there. You can see the PDP-8. All right, now let's switch to the CoCo and type some things. And these should be appearing in the window on the PC. So we should hopefully see some of that as whatever we're typing. And this is a test. Very good. It's a little bit hard to read. I didn't adjust the font. So this CoCo seems to be working pretty well. Very good. Oh, wait, I noticed something here. It appears when I did the keyboard, I switched M and N. So I need to fix that. You can see the problem here. You just pull with a key puller off the CoCo. The melted keyboards can be pulled with a key puller, as I mentioned. So that'll be it. Easy to fix. See you next time.